Now, this is the flow diagram of the municipal wastewater. Yeah, so in the first one, the whatever I'm showing. So from here, from the bar screen. So this is the screen where the big materials, whatever the floating materials, on the whatever the materials which is being floating on the surface, so that is all it will be removed in this screen. So it will be like this, screen will be like this. So whatever the materials are there, so that will be collected like this. Mm. so mm, that is what the main intention of the bar screen. Bar or the grids have been removed. So influent, whatever the wastewater, it will move from here, that is called as influent. Whatever the wastewater which is coming out, that is called as effluent. So influent or the wastewater uh, collected from the residents or industries, so these are being subjected to move inside this screening process. So the main reason of this screening process is to remove the floating materials which is being presented in the sewage. So whatever the water which is comes out from the screen, so that screening tanks, that will be passed through this grit chamber, whatever I'm showing. So that is a grit chamber or a detritus, it is also called as detritus tanks. So that will remove the grits and the sand particles. So then this effluent which comes out of this grit chamber, so that will be subjected to the primary settling tank. Okay, after that it will move to the primary settling tank. So here, in the primary settling tank, the effluent which comes out from the grit chamber, that will be subjected to primary sedimentation tank. So that is to remove the larger suspended organic matters. So whatever it has been achieved, so larger suspended material, that will be started to settling process, where water is allowed to flow in the slow rate. So then heavy denser particles, whatever it will be there, so that will be settled at the bottom of this tank. The settled, whatever it will be settled, the settled organic material or particles, so at this bottom in this primary sedimentation tank, so that is called as a primary sludge. So whatever it will be settled at the bottom, so that whatever it will settle, will called as sludge, or it is called as primary sludge. So later, the effluent which comes out of this chamber or a primary settling tank, that is being subjected to the biological treatment, or secondary treatment. So these, whatever it will decomposition of organic material, that will be takes place in the presence of the oxygen, that is an aerobic bacteria, with the supply of the oxygen. Then the stabilize, whatever this stabilize the organic particle, so along with the water which has been passed through the secondary clarifier. Okay, where these stabilized organic matter, whatever it will be, settles at the bottom of the tank. These sludge which is been sludge that will be settled at the bottom of the tank, again it will be recirculated back. So it is been recirculated, again it will be mixed with the effluent which comes as the primary sedimentation tank. Okay, so that it will be, which has been part as the again it will be act as a activated sludge. Okay, so and the remaining sludge is mixed with the primary sludge, so then subjected to so again it will be subjected to the digestion process. So in this sludge digestion process, whatever the wastewater is there, that is being subjected to the thickening. So the thickness of this sludge will be uh, allowed to do it. So that is called as thickening. Okay, where the number of the solid sludge particles, So that will be keep on increased by a separating from the liquids. The liquid will get separated and the sludge will get separated. The liquid which is rest over the this solid sludge particle, so that will be removed out. Okay, so that removed one is called as supernatant. Okay, so this whatever the solids will be there. So this is whatever I'm showing, that is in the top view. Okay, top view I'm showing, but you have to assume that whatever I'm showing, this one, it will be in the form of like this. So sludge will be settled here. Okay, whatever I'm showing, so that is all it is been coming and it has been collecting here. Okay, so this thickening will also be taken place. So it will be separated out from the liquid, and the solid sludge will get separated from the liquid. This solid sludge, that will be which is consisting of some moisture content. So after it will be removed out by the dewatering process. So finally the dried form of the sludge, whatever it will be rest out in the tank, so that will be used as a manure for improving the fertility of the soil. The effluent which comes out with the secondary clarifier is fed up in the disinfection tank, where chlorine is added to the wastewater to kill the germs and the pathogenic bacteria which is been present in the water. So then the water which comes out from the disinfection tank, that containing germs which is been removed out in the final and advanced tertiary treatment process, after the water can be directly discharged to the nearby water courses. So next the treatment process of the whole, that will be classified into a primary treatment process, preliminary treatment process and primary treatment process, secondary treatment and tertiary treatment, that I will explain in the next video.